If inflammation disappeared tomorrow, the entire pharmaceutical industry would collapse overnight, because inflammation is the foundation of nearly every chronic disease, and those diseases are the reason Big Pharma even exists. I'm not saying every doctor or scientist is evil, but I'm saying this system runs on one thing: keeping you just sick enough to need them forever. And stay with me, because I'm going to show you how I reversed my inflammation naturally and exactly how the industry profits from making sure you never do. I'm Kevin, I'm 46 years old, and a few years ago I was dealing with constant inflammation. Joint pain, fatigue, asthma, prostate issues, and a body that just hurt for no reason. Doctors told me it was aging, that I'd probably be on medication for life, but they were wrong. I eliminated inflammation completely through fasting, a mucusless diet, and lifestyle changes. No pills, no supplements, just real nutrition and truth. Today, I'm going to expose how Big Pharma monetizes inflammation, why most doctors don't even realize that they're part of it, and what you can do to break free starting right now. Let's start with my story. There was a time when, much like everyone else, every day I would experience joint pain and bloating. My hands were stiff, my knees were swollen, and I felt like I was living in an 80-year-old body. I went from doctor to doctor. Every one of them offered a new pill: anti-inflammatories, acid blockers, steroids, and eventually something for my prostate. Nobody asked me what I was eating, and nobody cared about the root cause. And then one day it hit me. Every prescription they gave me just treated a symptom, not the cause. All I was doing was putting fires out with more gasoline. When I started fasting and switched to a mucusless plant-based diet, everything changed. Within weeks, my inflammation dropped. My energy skyrocketed. My asthma disappeared. That's when I realized the human body is designed to heal. It just can't do it when it's buried in all that sludge. Now, let's zoom out and take a look at the machine that profits off of that sludge. The modern pharmaceutical industry is not designed to cure disease. It is designed to manage it, because management means recurring revenue. Inflammation is the root of nearly every profitable condition on earth: arthritis, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, even depression and obesity. Every one of these is linked to inflammation, and every one of them fuels a multi-billion-dollar category for the drug industry. Here's how the cycle works. You eat inflammatory food: dairy, processed oils, refined sugar, seed oils, fast food. You get inflamed. You're prescribed drugs that suppress the symptoms of this inflammation that you're now feeling, and these drugs cause new side effects, so you're prescribed more drugs. And that's the loop. It's like a feedback loop, and it's the most profitable business model on earth. So when people say, "Kevin, that sounds like a conspiracy theory," I say, no, it's just math. Now let's talk about the part that most people miss. I do truly believe that most doctors, nurses, and pharmaceutical employees mean well. They went into medicine to help people, and they genuinely care. But the truth is, they're educated by the system that profits from sickness. Medical schools receive funding from pharmaceutical companies. Drug reps influence what doctors learn and prescribe. Insurance companies dictate which treatments they'll approve. So even good people end up trapped in a system that rewards ignorance. And if you're in that system and you know it's broken, but you keep quiet because it just pays the bills, then yeah, shame on you. But this isn't about demonizing individuals. It's about exposing a structure that rewards dependency instead of healing. Let's talk biology. Inflammation is your body's natural defense mechanism. It's how you heal injuries and fight infections. But when inflammation never turns off, when it becomes chronic, it starts breaking you down instead of building you up. The problem is 90% of what most people eat today is pro-inflammatory. Refined carbs, industrial oils, animal products loaded with hormones, processed vegan junk as well, even if you claim to be vegan. Your gut becomes leaky, your blood thickens, and your immune system starts attacking your own tissues, and that's the real cause of disease. But here's the kicker. Studies have shown that even short-term fasting can drastically reduce inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 in just days. One study out of Stanford found that intermittent fasting reduced systemic inflammation by over 40% in just 8 weeks. Now imagine what happens when you combine fasting with mucusless, alkaline foods like fruits, greens, and raw vegetables. Your body doesn't need medication, it just needs a break. You can't medicate your way out of a lifestyle that you keep inflaming every single day. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Curing inflammation is bad for business. If people healed naturally through fasting and clean food, trillions in profits would vanish overnight. There'd be no need for statins, painkillers, diabetes meds, or acid blockers. Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Eli Lilly, their biggest earners all trace back to chronic inflammatory conditions. So, of course, they spend billions marketing to you, not to make you healthier, but to make sure you believe you can't do it without them. And every time you hear, ask your doctor if this drug is right for you, what they really mean is, ask your doctor how we can turn your inflammation into lifelong income. When I realized this, I stopped fighting symptoms and started working with my body. Fasting became my foundation. I let my digestive system rest. I switched to natural, mucusless foods like fruits, greens, sprouts, and teas that cleanse instead of clog. And my body healed itself. I didn't need a doctor to approve it, and I didn't need a pharmaceutical label to validate it. I share this because too many people out there are stuck in the same trap that I was. Thinking their body is broken when it's just inflamed, thinking healing has to come from a bottle when it's already built into the design of the human body, believe it or not. So here's my challenge to you. For just 72 hours, eliminate processed foods, dairy, and oils. Drink only water, herbal tea, and eat whole fruits and vegetables with every meal. See how your body responds. You don't need me to convince you. Let your body prove it. Then come back and comment below what you felt. Did your joints loosen? Did you breathe easier? Did your energy go up? Let's flood the comments with real results, not pharma-funded testimonials. The truth is simple. Inflammation is the root. The system profits from the branches, and once you see that, you can't unsee it. If you're tired of being a lifelong customer in someone else's business model, it's time to step out. I'm not a doctor. I'm a guy who got tired of being lied to, healed himself, and now I just want to help others do the same. This channel, Fasting and Nutrition After 40 with me, exists to help you break free from the food and pharma cycle and reclaim your vitality through truth, fasting, and discipline. So if that resonates, hit subscribe, share this video, and let's grow a community that heals, not one that pops pills, because the only way to beat the system is to stop needing it.